Should be here soon though.
Let's fucking do this!
Let's go.
What is up, beautiful people of the world? Hope you're having a marvelous day. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, always remember you will get there. We all know life gets difficult. We've all experienced tough times, leaving us like we want to throw in the towel. On this show, I want to exhibit one's journey and bring to light stories of how people overcame obstacles and those hard times. We all know to learn from one another, and I think it's very important that we share those experiences with the world. With me today, let's just say I'm honored and excited to have this guest on our podcast. From Indianapolis, we got Mr. Wheelie Burnin', Jaeger sipping, probably boosted your grandma's fucking scooter, Billy Boost Daniels. Have a seat, my boy. How you feeling?
What's going on, man?
Fucking lit, boy. We outside.
Feeling legit.
We are in Indianapolis right now.
What's going on, man?
All
It's
the
a
way
long,
from-
it's a long trip. How long?
It's a long trip. It's
How
a
long-
long ass 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. That's not bad.
And a
mean,
half
it's kinda
hours,
far.
including all the prep, Best Buy,
I would
gas,
say.
taking a
yeah.
shit at Love's.
So what? That's like a almost 6-hour round trip.
Yeah, but
Like overall.
it's always faster going home. It's always quicker going back to where you're coming from. Everywhere we go, like moving jobs, long distance drives, it's always longer. I feel getting there.
I feel like it's always the drive home. That's
long.
long.
Eesh.
Yeah, bro. I feel like that just drags. Just drags on.
Yeah. A lot of my buddies do driving, and they're the same way. But I don't know. I think it's like all in your head. It's only our second podcast, and we already got a sponsor.
Shout them out.
This
Shout 'em out.
podcast was made possible by FirstCallMoving.com, providing local and long-distance moving services all across Chicago, Northwest Indiana. First Call is indeed the best call.
I mean, it'd be the only call if you ask me.
You met First Call.
Yes, I have.
They are a licensed and insured moving company. They will take the stress away on moving day, and they get the job done right. I'm pretty confident to say that we've all had bad experiences moving,
100%.
whether we're moving family, ourselves, girlfriends, exes. These guys really do leave the bullshit at home.
They really do.
They get it done.
They leave it in your old house. They take all the good experiences to your new house.
And they leave the dog.
Yeah. That dog that like chewed up all the underwear and like took dungs in your fucking in your nice house. He leaves all the bad experiences and everything in their old house.
Everything. They come prepared for every job. No job's too big or small. And they now offer furniture assembly and handyman services. Book your move, junk haul away, or house project with the pros at firstcallmoving.com.
Hold on a second. Do you mean when I get my new furniture in the house, I don't have to assemble it? I can just be lazy?
That is correct.
Okay, that's definitely me. I do not want to touch nothing.
Just call us and we'll touch everything for you.
Get with it or get lost.
Get with it or get lost. Hey, check them out, firstcallmoving.com. Like them on Facebook. Follow them on Instagram, firstcallmoving.com.
You sound
Drink.
beautiful.
Bro,
You sound beautiful.
thanks. You do too. So, Mr. Billy Boost Daniels, first question, or not first question, but I noticed you had Tesla written on your Honda Civic. That's why I wanted to pull up in a Tesla.
Okay, so really, that's good. Yeah. So the Tesla and the Civic, it was just basically when I wanted to. Why I spray painted Tesla on that Civic after I cut the roof off was because when you're rolling around, everyone's just thinking, oh, you're trash. Oh, you're this, you're that. Or, oh, that's immature. I'm like, you know what? Let me step it up a notch. I put Tesla on it. If you think I'm a jackass, no, I'm really a jackass. So now I think I'm in a Tesla. I felt hood rich in it. I felt happy.
That's interesting.
I felt happy. That car believe it or not, is like one of the big, I can say, stopping grounds to my channel, but it brought some people in.
Definitely very big for sure. Um
It just screamed like I don't care. Like this is
yeah,
what I do.
facts. But
If that had people upset, is I had a blazer I actually did in the beginning when I started the channel, and I cut the roof off the blazer. I spray painted Lambo on it, called it a Lambo, and the brakes went out.
oh my god.
So that's what led to the Tesla. Is I scrapped the Lambo and bought the Civic, cut that roof off of that car. So now I'm 2 cars in of rooflessness.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah,
And how would you say all that went down?
magnificent.
What was it like finding or I mean did you do all the work yourself?
No, me, and if you go to the channel, go subscribe, go to the link, go in the earlier videos.
Billy Boots Daniels.
I believe it was Daniels. hmm No, me and the homies just cutting roofs off, bro. I mean,
You and a Sawzall. A
yeah,
couple blades.
it's just me, because when you get me and a Sawzall and an angle grinder together, it's like a love triangle. It just flows,
Yeah, right.
It just works.
Are you a generation kid? Is there a Billy Boots Daniels the first? Or are you the first?
First,
Nice.
definitely the
You gotta
first.
leave your fucking mark, bro.
Yeah, definitely. It's this sounds so arrogant that I say it, but I'm just gonna say it. Um,
Let it all out, bub.
growing up in like 4th grade, 5th. I mean, honestly, I wasn't a popular kid. I was not. I was like least
You and me both.
popular.
Mhm.
I was definitely made fun of a lot. I mean, it is what it is. Through high school, through middle school, through a little bit of 4th, 5th grade. Money wasn't right with the family, so but I always knew I was kind of funny, but I always felt like I had more in me.
Right.
Like, and that's what led to YouTube. Um
When did you get started, like, with YouTube? Or is
uh
there anything before that that was like
um I never had like a real YouTube channel before any of this, like before I started the actual channel. Me
okay, hold on, let me
and
stop you. So how old would you say you were when you started seeing YouTube like come
okay, so
come into like the whole like obviously like the internet came first.
yeah.
I don't want to say Vimeo. You ever heard of Vimeo?
I've heard of it, but it had nothing to do with that. I can actually tell you exactly when this all started. Back in 4th grade, I had a friend named Kyle Reed. He had passed away last year, so rest in peace to him. But
R.I.P.
I had a friend named Kyle Reed. We went to this public school. We were really good friends. Um, he had internet, and YouTube came out like 2001, 2000, right in there. He had YouTube downloaded, so I never seen it until I went to his house.
Right.
But you heard about it like it was the new thing.
Right, because you had to go home to the
Yeah,
desktop and
yeah. The iPhones and all that wasn't a thing.
yeah,
Then.
yeah, right. You couldn't just pull your phone out of your pocket.
So what I would do through the school week is I would sit on my desk and think of things to look up on YouTube, and I would write it down on a piece of paper.
That's fucking.
And then it's crazy. We're like,
that's crazy as fuck, dude.
yeah. So I did the week at school. I would think of random words or things to like look up like
Yeah.
crazy. Or if I heard something from someone else, I would write it down. And on the Friday or Saturday, I went to his house. And I wasn't trying to use him. It sounds like it, but no, we were really good friends. But he knew I'd have a computer like that at home with internet and everything,
Right.
and YouTube was huge. So I go to his house. I take this piece of paper with me. I look up whatever I wrote down for that week, and just watch the videos like 3-4 times each, and then get off and then play his new 360 he just got because that's when it came out.
Right.
So that's what really spiked my interest with YouTube. And I mean, after that, I probably did that about a year and a half straight because it was just a new thing to me. Like it was
Yeah.
like it was better than cable to me.
Right.
There's nothing else I cared about but watching new YouTube videos I looked up.
Right.
Like I watched Grandma's Cookies, like SpongeBob skits, like a bunch of crazy, just little like Adult Swim, Chicken
Yeah.
Robot stuff.
I was gonna ask you what type of videos you looked up and shit.
Yeah, just stuff like that. I remember watching, like, in the day, it wasn't vlogging, but I remember watching people drop videos, but I couldn't tell you who. I just remember just watching
Right.
people because I mean, it didn't take much to scroll through and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch this,"
Right,
because
right, right. Because you weren't exposed to them.
yeah, there was nothing. You never seen someone promoting a channel.
Right.
Like at this time, there was no getting paid from YouTube. There was no
No
yeah,
AdSense.
no AdSense, no monetization, no,
Right.
oh, I watched this person, that person. There was no one with established channel at that time, like very, very fresh. And yeah, I just hopped on it. And I feel like since then, since fourth grade, I've just been hooked. Me and Charlie skated for about 12, 13 years.
Shout out Charlie.
Shout out Charlie. But the camera came out on the iPods, and we were just skating heavy and recording like stupid little videos, making
Right.
people mad, just being ignorant like we are today.
Well, you
And
gotta think about it. When skateboarding came out, you had guys skateboarding next to the skateboarder with these
yeah,
handheld camcorders.
yeah,
Now we got it on the iPod. You
yeah.
know, you guys
Well,
are
what's funny is
gonna go crazy.
what's funny is before the iPod, even honestly, now that you say that, we had the handheld camcorders recording each other skating.
Mm.
So we go way back with just. I feel like I was a little bit of a attention whore with the camera, the lens. I mean, I don't know,
You had to be out in front of the camera.
like it didn't bother me. I liked it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just felt so like
Comfortable.
like happy, comfortable. I felt like I had a lot of potential behind me.
You can definitely see that now in your videos.
Yeah, yeah.
huh?
Like now, like fast forward over 10 years later, now I got a channel. I'm dropping videos all the time, and I got comments, likes. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy. Not where I want to be, but I got a
Facts.
long road ahead of me.
Facts.
Very years ahead of
You
me.
should definitely be proud of yourself, man, and proud of your team.
Oh, 100%.
Like I said when I first came here, dude, Charlie, Shane, all your guys, bro. Like
They're solid.
it's a blessing to have motherfuckers around you that are
Yeah.
serious about this shit.
It gets a little stressful, I should say, at times. Like not as them, but you want to make like you do second guess your support, but you always want to keep shit on track, and you don't want to be, you don't want to be a d head about it. Like you want to hey, but then you got to like lay the lines like that. This is my stuff. This is what we're doing. So to get friends that understand that you're not trying to like run them, I guess I should say, is like a very good blessing. But like
That's real talk.
Real Talk Podcast, make sure you subscribe. If you don't, we're pulling up
Heavy.
with the cheese grater against your grandma's forehead. But no, it is good to have friends that are around you, and I don't know, man. It's a thing you gotta have. It's like, okay, this is the best way I can put it. In skateboarding, me and Charlie's witnessed, you either have it or you don't. Like you don't just like you're either gonna be good at skateboarding or you're not. Like it's
Mhm.
not. People can say what they want, but you're gonna be good or you're not. With YouTube, you're gonna be good or you're not. Like it's for you or it's not for you. Like it is what it is. And I was lucky enough to where I feel like okay, I got this. Not everyone can make videos.
Yeah, but not to contradict you or to go against you, but there are a lot of people out here making real shit content, bro.
No, 100%. What I'm saying is like,
So like, how would you? Would you compare YouTube is not made for everyone to something else that's not made for everyone else? Because I feel like YouTube, like, there are some people that are like out there with like nothing good.
no, when I say that, I mean like you can wake up and say you're gonna be like a YouTuber, you're gonna make videos and
Right.
shit, whatever. Obviously, and every single person ever on this platform has stepped on goes through the getting used to the camera and stuff.
Got it.
But you have them people who cannot warm up to the camera, who will always be like, I don't know what to say. Like over time, the people who do have it is gonna flow with it eventually. And if you don't have it, you don't have it,
Right.
There's a reason why, there's a billion different YouTube channels,
That's true.
but you can only name me 30 YouTubers off the top of your head in your whole life that you know of, because it's not for everyone. And it might not just be the appearance on camera. Like, maybe someone can make that appearance on camera, but don't have the motivation slash comedy slash interesting stuff behind them.
Right.
You know, like, just because you're not camera shy don't mean you're good. Like, you got to have a whole different roll down and to be on that, to really make someone to come back and watch you every single video.
What would you say the hardest part about getting started was?
Hardest part about
I know you covered
starting.
about like having support with you, and obviously not YouTube
Um,
not being as big.
and even when you start, you don't even really have support, because, like, I mean,
Oh, that's facts, bro.
when
I
I
know you seen
started,
me coming.
yeah, when I started, it's not my friends didn't discourage it, like, they didn't, like, wasn't against it, but
Do you feel like they were like, let's see if he makes it or not? Like, do you feel like they were on the
no, bro, they
fence?
didn't even really care.
No.
It was just like, so I was just such a already camera person, like, funny, like, people's done said 100 times, "Oh, bro, you know, you should start a YouTube channel." Like, it didn't surprise them, it didn't shock them.
Well, you know that's funny though that a lot of people will say that, but then like won't support you after,
Yeah, no,
won't subscribe to you, won't
yeah, yeah, yeah,
share
yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
shit.
No, my friends, but it was just so, I feel like it was just so natural. They didn't
Yeah,
really. They was like, okay, he started a channel. Okay, what's new? Like, this dude's just him, and that's just that. Like, it was
nice.
never like,
That's what's up.
oh, I hope he goes. No, they was just like, it's him.
Have you worked with any other YouTubers like in the area?
Yeah, I did. I have actually. Man, I can't remember the channel name. I think it was like Narrow 317. Is a buddy I grew up with. I went to middle school with, and he's actually locked up right now. He'll be out soon, so
Damn.
free him. But yeah, no, he's got his own channel. I've worked with him, and I think that's the only. You're the second YouTuber I've worked with. I worked with no one else. I've had offers, but no, I mean, like, I'm not, talking about Mr. Beast fucking hit me up,
Yeah.
but I mean, I just haven't really. I feel like if I don't fit your category, I'm not gonna work with you.
So it's just
There's no point. I feel like it's fake love.
yeah, got it. Like you have to script a lot of shit.
Yeah, like, I feel like if I wouldn't hang out with you outside of the recording, outside of the podcast, videos, whatever it is, what are we doing working together?
Yeah, that's true. Who would you like to collab with?
Oh man, I don't even know. Like, it's funny because a lot of people will be so against collabing,
Yeah,
because they'll be like, "Oh, you shouldn't have to collab to go big." It's not always about going big. It's about growing. It's about, like, making new friends or new business things and just growing. Like,
yeah,
YouTube's serious and all, but, like, I was thinking, I don't know, memories is everything.
yeah. I feel like with life too, people don't appreciate like the behind the scenes shit,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
like the logistics of
Like, bro,
everything.
before the pod, we've had already so much fun hanging
Yeah,
out.
facts.
So I don't know if I could work with anyone. Man, that's a hard one. If I could work with anyone,
All right, what would you say top 3?
top three. I want to say, I mean, if you know me, you know that Danny Duncan's one of my number one favorites, but I don't ever see me and him getting along working together.
Damn, why is that, dude? I'm an avid fan. I'm an avid fan of
He's
you.
awesome. He's awesome. Danny's awesome. But
Why do you feel that?
I feel like his either pride or arrogance is just too strong. I just, because, like, I've seen his videos. I talked with his manager, David.
He's from Florida, right?
Yeah.
Could it be the Florida vibes?
Nah, Florida people are cool because, like, I talked to his manager. I talked to Danny Duncan's manager pretty heavily. Yeah, we're pretty
Damn.
cool. We talk, but Danny, man, it's just he doesn't like no one else still in that spotlight. I think his pride's too high to work
Mm,
with anyone else. Like, I'll work with anyone. Like, I don't care if I had 50,000 subs. I'll work with someone with 100 subs because I know where I started.
right.
But I mean, it'd be cool, but I just don't ever see it working out. Steve will do it.
So he'll be like an honorable mention.
He's solid, yeah. He It's funny how I found out about him, actually.
Wait, who?
Danny Duncan.
Okay.
I'll tell you, actually.
Let's get into it, baby.
So my buddy Juan, he goes, "Hey man, you know who?" He goes, "You know who Danny Duncan is?" And I'm like, "Yeah, he's a porn star."
Ain't
I've
no
never
way.
heard of Danny. I don't know who that is at this point.
So your first thought was porn star?
Well, there's Danny D, the porn star. I mean, if you really, know him, but whatever.
I don't keep up with names, bro.
He's like, bro, I only study the guys.
It's not. It's not like I go to the porn sites
I
and
don't
be
either,
like,
man. Come on now.
pick your favorite porn star, like you do YouTube. Like,
He brings something up, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's porn star. He doesn't say nothing, so instantly in my head, I'm like, yeah, he's talking porn star, Danny D. But like 4 or 5 weeks later, he's back at my house. My buddy Juan's back at my house, and I'm riding a dirt bike through my house. Actually, yeah.
for a video.
I don't know if it was an intro or a video. I was just doing
Mm.
it to do it. Honestly, I don't know. Yeah, there's a camera rolling, but I just did it to do it. I ride a dirt bike through my house. Come back in. He's like, man, you got to check out Danny Duncan. Like, you and him are so alike. And I'm still like, yeah, bro, the porn star. Yeah. So I get bored. I get on YouTube. I look up Danny Duncan. It's this dude with not a 12-inch penis.
Oh my god.
So this dude's really like a YouTuber. So I'm watching his stuff and I'm like, man, this dude is me, but skinny.
You're right.
And not from the ghetto. So I'm like, yeah, dude. That's why I watched him, and I mean, I hopped on his channel pretty hard. Like it's solid. I mean, like it was very,
Yeah.
very, very the same. I mean, yeah, those are just so far that I mean, like so far ahead that it would never probably happen. But man, I've never really been asked like
So we would say that we would.
Danny Duncan.
Let's not say like let's not like create not beef, but like
There's just a lot of channels I would.
yeah, me.
I'd be open because like, well, my channel is like a part of like funny
facts.
car
Entertaining.
sort of a vlog style, like what's going on, what am I doing. So for me, that just opens up all kinds of doors, like what I watch.
Right.
I watch stuff between podcasts, between Real Talk Podcast. Subscribe.
I like that.
But I watch podcasts. I watch like funny stuff. I watch entertaining. I watch car stuff. Like I could be watching Steve Will Do It, and then watching Ricer Miata, Chris Rudnick the next,
And then probably watch Cletus fucking taking a shit or something.
Cletus is cool and all, but I just feel like it's not my.
Yeah.
He's just too PG-13. I feel like I feel like someone like me.
I feel like he is trying to like kind of walk the straight line a little bit.
I just like he see me and be like, nah, that dude's like either
get the calls copped on.
Yeah, like too like rated
on.
R, not family friendly, or just like white trash. Like really, like I'm just like, it wouldn't work. Like Boosted Boys, I watch a lot of their stuff, but I know Kyle would never in his right mind talk to me.
Right.
Like he would just be like, "What's up with this dude?" And then he would
maybe not talk to you, but just collab. Maybe
I knew he would never do it. And a lot of these people, it's like I'm such a low sub count channel, to be real. Like, and if you look in the grand scheme, so but yeah, I guess all I could say is like favorite YouTubers is Danny Duncan, Steve Will Do It, and who would be a third? Ricer Miata. You should check his channel out. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, I haven't heard of him.
Yeah, Ricer Miata. I think it's Chris Rudnick. He hasn't hit 1 million yet, but he does some pretty dope content, and he's pretty he parties. He's dope. I would check him out for sure. He honestly, if I collab with any of them top 3, it'd be Chris Rudnick, Ricer Miata.
Nice. We definitely gotta check it out. Did you ever have any trouble making videos? Perhaps. Or you know what? Let's go with 2 questions. Did you ever have any trouble making videos?
As in
like, let's talk about your recent videos. Like,
like have complications.
I've heard people can't even like. People will walk into Best Buy and like can't even vlog themselves buying some shit, but then here you are like fucking killing it, bro.
Yeah, I have. when you walk in somewhere, you got you got a Canon camera on you. You walk in
With every
somewhere,
single
it's an
attachment
eye,
on
with the mic set up, it's an eye magnet. And instantly they're like, "Yo, get the hell out."
it.
I just tell people every time is like, I don't want to leave my camera in the car and it gets stolen, which is real
Yeah,
though.
that's
I don't
real.
want to lose, and I don't want to leave a $1,000 setup sitting in my car, to some that might be nothing, but that to me that's like everything.
Yeah,
Like, I
facts.
lost my
Yeah,
camera, bro.
it's
Like,
real talk.
I'd be subscribe.
Subscribe.
So if I lost my camera, bro, I'd be out of commission for a little bit. So that's like even when we aren't recording and that camera is with us, it's because I don't want nothing to happen to
Yeah,
it.
facts.
That's everything for me. So yes, I've walked into stores. You walk in the front doors, they see the cameras. They're just honestly on top of it. Like, they're like, hey, this person, this and that. So there's eyes on us from a walk through the door.
Facts. You could also use it's a school project. You could also use that it's a school project. You're in film school.
Yeah, but then you get my demeanor and nothing school comes off across me.
I don't know.
I mean, like, because I'm not one to hold my mouth back, honestly. Like, I'm not really one to be like, oh, yes, ma'am. I'm going to probably be like along the lines of, I get we shouldn't do this, but I'm going to do this until you guys kick me out.
Yeah.
And then I probably won't take it serious enough until you call the police. It's because who gets mad about a camera? You know what I'm saying? Like, who just like ruins the day and like gets so mad? Like, oh my God, this person is recording themselves on their own time. I'm going to get so mad.
That is true. What would you say about your neighbors? Now, obviously, I'm used to Chicago. We don't have to worry about this shit.
I was about to say,
there's people going crazy all hours of the night.
In Chicago, are you guys like really close to, like, are your like houses physically close together?
There would be like maybe a walkway apart. So however wide a sidewalk is, maybe like 28 inches.
So with you being here in Indianapolis,
farther, 28 inches is a door, I believe.
So with you being here in Indianapolis, is it like a different setup for sure?
I wouldn't say different, but I don't know. I feel like everyone out here is more outspoken in a way. Like, just at Best Buy alone, like, this car was like at a stop. It was a cross street. Both left and right had a stop, and we didn't have a stop. And this car was like just stopped, and this lady just rolls the window down. I was like, "Go!" Yeah. And like I don't know, like, in a way, it's like something I would have did.
You're from Chirac.
They rolled the window down and was just like, "You can go," and it was like an old lady, so it was just like funny as fuck. I was like, I couldn't pull my phone out in time. It was just like, I would have did the same fucking shit.
It's cool here. I mean, it's different. It's raggedy and it's cool. It's all different. In Indianapolis is like a love-hate.
Our streets match though.
Really?
Yeah.
I was wondering if our streets like.
Oh, you know what? No, I take that back. I take that back, man. I take that back. Heavy.
Like,
our streets suck ass.
Really?
Bad. They ain't even streets. They're dirt bike jumps. It's a fucking
like,
dirt bike
bro, we
track.
basically got like X Games 2021 in our streets.
Did you hear about that NASCAR race going on in like the middle of Chicago?
I did. I seen something.
Bro, when I seen that, I was like, how?
I was like, yeah, bro, this dude's getting robbed for his car.
No, they're gonna hit the turn at like a wrong spot, hit a pothole, and boom.
They're gonna fix it though.
I didn't even think of that.
Before the race. I mean, they're gonna fix it.
Probably. I didn't even think of that, dude. Chicago's, I don't know, man. I would say it's corrupt. To be honest,
I feel like we got. What was the question? I feel like we got so off topic about that one.
All your neighbors bitching about
my neighbors. Yeah, my neighbors. There's a few cool ones, and there's a few ones that I don't like this guy.
Yeah.
Let's just say, let me put it this way: the cops know me well enough to where they ask about my channel when they come over.
Oh, nice.
I swear, yeah.
That's love, dude.
And it's funny you ask that because they ask where the Tesla's at.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, they ask where the Tesla's at when they come here. So they're chill.
Nice.
I just recently got pulled over a couple months back, and I thought I got pulled over, I thought I had insurance and I didn't.
Oh,
And I didn't find that out till about probably a couple weeks ago. So that's why I'm still on the 450, trying to take care of some legal stuff.
god damn.
Yeah, I talked to a lawyer the other day. So, well, with them an email. So I feel that no insurance thing is not. In Indiana, bro, they're ready to like pull up and bump with you about it,
Yeah.
bro. They'll pull up to your doorstep and stomp you out about it.
Damn.
Yeah,
You know my fucking plates are expired, bro.
it's okay, bro. I've played it I've had like 44 cars my whole life, and I've probably played in 2 of them.
What? That's on some Chris shit.
That's some Ask Charlie stuff. That's Ask him. He can vouch. It's funny because that wagon you see out there, I actually got that impounded not too long ago.
The Accord.
The core wagon, yeah, that one got impounded because I didn't have it registered, and it's all registered and everything now. But
Damn.
yeah, he said, "How you getting home?" I was like, "I'm driving my car home. What are you talking about?" He goes, "You ain't driving this home. I'm impounding it." I was like, "Oh,
How much was that?
whew."
Can't be no corrupt ass price.
I mean, after getting it registered, plated, insured, now the impound's about 600.
And I'm assuming you had to do all that to get it out.
Yeah, everything
Shit.
within like 2-day span, about 600.
God damn.
Yeah, I only cried and ate ramen noodles for like 2 months after that. So,
Insane, dude.
yeah,
Where are we going with that van thing?
I don't know. I feel like we're just wandering off. Just next question.
All right, next question. Any so obviously your neighbors are cool with you, like you get the cops called on you. Cops are
Sometimes.
cool with it.
Cops, yeah, they're decent.
Do you have any crazy cop stories?
Yeah, I do. We're partying hard one night. It was me. My mom was actually here with me. My buddy Pablo. My mom's in the car out front. She's just chilling, and like it's like 3, 4 a.m. We got the music blasting. It's summer, you know. We're chilling.
Oh, summer. Okay. Facts.
She walks back there. She goes, "Hey, turn the music off. The cops are coming." She has a little scanner on her phone. Like she gets bored. She listens to it. I'm like, okay. I cut it off, and she walks away. And she comes back. She goes, "Hey, be quiet. Turn the lights off." There's like 6 cops out front, like coming down, and I'm like, "No, fuck that." You know, I'm intoxicated, so you know,
What the?
I feel like
fuck?
can't no one touch me. Walk out front, bro. I'm not kidding. Like they're like 6 or 7 squad cars deep out front, and they're walking up like 9 deep in the front yard.
So you guys were like in the backyard.
We're in the backyard, and
Obviously, you have like an open driveway, so like they
Yeah,
just
yeah.
help themselves in.
well, I walk out front before they even make it that far.
Okay.
So I walk out front, and they don't even get to talk, bro. And I mean, I felt bad after because I talked to them after, but I'm like, you know, F you, F that.
We just flat out right out the gate.
Out
just,
the gate. Suck my this, that. It took 9 of you pussies to come here. You know, off the rip, I was going ham, and I was just annoyed because I wasn't really
So
doing it.
let's paint a picture for our listeners. Cops are walking, or you said the cops didn't even make it to the back.
No.
So you just walk up.
I
Like,
walked
what was your
out, yeah.
first words?
I think it took 9 of you P words to.
So you're walking up to the front, like it took 9 of you.
Yeah.
Holy
And I was
fuck.
like, F you, F you, F you, suck my this,
I'd
that.
have been like taser.
And he grabbed, no, it's funny, bro. He grabs the taser, and my mom's like, no, he's drunk. This
It's
and
not that guy.
Yeah, she's like,
He's a
it's not
YouTuber.
that. Yeah. Well, they knew about me before that too, because
Oh
they've
shit!
been, yeah.
They're like
that's,
definitely grab the taser.
Yeah. So, but every time they come now, they're like, you know, where's that Tesla? Where's the Lambo?
Where's
You
the
know,
next episode,
they'll be
man? We're
like,
getting
"How's
bored
your
out
vi-"
here.
Yeah, they'll be like, "How's your videos going? You know, what are you doing? What's next?" And they keep up, and they're pretty cool. I
Nice.
told them sorry though. After that, they didn't arrest me or nothing. They didn't tase me. They was chill.
What was their like body language or?
I don't remember. Bro, I literally was so. I mean, I was so gone. I just didn't remember.
You getting lit.
Yeah. I mean, bro, you gotta take a decent amount of shots to go through a table. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, facts.
I mean, it hits hard. Like on WWE, they got that mat. I got like
Yeah.
cold hard ground.
He got solid earth.
Yeah, earth. Like legit authentic dirt.
What do people misunderstand about you the most?
Hmm.
Because I feel like you are like misunderstood a little bit.
No, definitely. People really think like I'm a huge asshole. And I promise you, bro, I'm really not. Like I am one of the most sensitive, big-hearted people you're ever going to meet. Like I just I I just joke. Like that's just how I do with things. I just
Yeah.
joke, but if you get to really know me, you're like that dude's solid. Like that dude is very caring about stuff, and I don't know. That's just one thing I really think people misunderstand. Like they'll be like, I think they'll see my videos and be like, "Oh, he just wants to be an asshole, bro." I'm just joking.
Right.
Like it's YouTube. Like if you're gonna have a sensitive mindset to YouTube, you need to get off
Yeah.
because it's YouTube. You know, there's a lot more harmful things than what I do on YouTube.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I think I'm definitely misinterpreted when it comes to content. Like you can do 100 nice things, but you do that one ignorant thing. Everyone's like, "Oh,
Crucifying you for it.
yeah." Which I mean, it is what it is. It comes with the stuff.
Yeah.
It comes with making videos because between Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, I mean, I've got a lot of negative stuff, but it is what it is.
I feel like a lot of it now is just being like, I'm just gonna judge
Yeah. Which,
off what you see.
bro, 99.9% of the time, it's someone that's commenting the most negative shit with a profile picture that's not them
Yeah.
and has 0 videos. And if it is a video, it's not of them. It's the same people sitting at home in their bed or on their couch or on their lazy boy or on their aunt's basement or their mom's basement that have the most negative output of you. It's like, bro, shut the hell up.
Facts. Now, with that being said, what's an insult that you've ever received, either recording or
Bro, I've got a lot.
any that stick out on camera?
Man. Bro, I've got stuff that's like, actually, no, the best one yet. Charlie, you'll remember this one. Last week, someone commented, "I wish I could punch this dude square in the nose, lay him on his ass, and humble himself."
What? That's
Bro,
deep, bro.
I'm
He used the H
dude,
word on your
people,
ass.
yeah, bro, people go deep on the
He
comments.
said, "You're not humble, bro."
People or be like, and people comment and be like, "He was that fat kid who was bullied in school. He's knocked out and slept."
What?
I'm like,
Do you know what it
damn,
takes
bro.
to make a YouTube video?
Yeah, I mean, like, damn. You know, some people be like, "Oh, this content sucks ass." I'm like, I do car stuff too. It's got to count for something. Like, you got to give me something for what
Right.
I do. I mean, it's the same basic stuff. It's either you suck, you're fat. That's number one. I'm like, bro, I'm sorry. I didn't realize when I went to buy a fucking 2XL shirt, wasn't fat, you know? Like I thought
Right.
I wore mediums, you dipshit.
I'm a size small.
Yeah, so it's you're fat or you suck or which really these are 2 negative comments I've always remembered, but it always like stuck so out and pushed me so far much farther. I've got called a knockoff Danny Duncan like way like a year and a half ago.
Dude,
But
that's lit,
I
bro.
told him thank you. I was like, dude, for you to look at this channel, and I was at like I think like 300 subs then, maybe like maybe 250. I was like, for you to look at this low count of a sub channel and to think of a million sub count channel and to think of him, I said, thank you.
And that's one cat that uses like non or copywritten music.
Oh yeah, yeah. And
How
then
does he get away with that?
I think it's just how you describe your descriptions. Honestly, I don't know, bro.
No, that's a myth, bro. I
There's got to be a way around it. If these people are doing it like that, you know what I'm saying? It's got to
bro.
be.
Danny, like, I don't know, man. Danny Duncan just the first time I've like seen his videos, bro. That was the first thing I noticed.
Well, his videos made me like think it was okay to put music in videos, honestly. And then I was getting copyright claims. So I was
But you
like,
see,
oh,
there's copyright claims, and then there's like strikes where it's like I'm gonna put a strike on your account.
yeah, but you to get a strike over that, you gotta like
So
do a lot.
there's copyright claims that I have on my videos currently, but it's like
Yeah, I do too,
you're
but
not
not
gonna
a
get a
lot of them.
strike. Don't worry about it.
Like
It's
out
just
of
not
100
monetized.
videos, I might have maybe like 6 or 7 videos that
Mm.
might have it. But that's why if you watch my videos, you'll see like I might throw like the background music the same. It's just because I already have it and I'm not getting copyright claim for it.
Right.
And I kind of like it too. I ain't gonna lie.
And
But
there's like if you go on YouTube, Epidemic Sound's another one. You just type in non-copyright music, you get
yeah,
all the elevator music.
yeah. But when people don't edit their own shit, it just they don't
Yeah.
understand the stress
Yeah,
and like the
facts.
time it takes.
Facts.
And then a negative comment was I've been called a knockoff Whistling Diesel.
Damn.
But I've also got positive comments like, dude, you're just like Whistling Diesel. I feel like
So let's stick to the positive shit. What's like the most positive compliment besides the whole like Danny Duncan or
most positive.
the Whistling Diesel one? What was one that
I've
maybe
got
sticks out
positive
more?
comments towards Whistling Diesel type deal.
Right.
People will be like, bro, it'd be awesome to see you Whistling Diesel together. Cause like you like you beat up cars and do your own thing with cars, and he does his own car stuff like
Isn't
the
he in
trucks.
Indiana?
Everyone thinks he's from like Indianapolis. No, he's basically from Michigan. He's like 2.5
I was
hours
gonna say
up.
Michigan. Huh?
It's like he is from Indiana, but he's from like almost Michigan basically. He's not Indianapolis, Indiana, like right here in the city. I'm 5 minutes from downtown.
So I'm actually a big. My first car was a '94 EG.
Ooh.
So I want to get into your EG builds and all that, but the first car that obviously like we have all seen was the split top EK.
Well, I can't say it's the first car. I mean, I've got other cars on the channel, but
What was your first car ever?
First car
Were
ever.
you 16 when you had a car?
Yeah. It was a Monte Carlo. I think I thought it was black.
Was it a 2-door?
Yeah.
That's my dream car. Dude.
Yeah, but it wasn't like the box. It wasn't like a G body.
No, it was
It was like it looked like a hammerhead
Lumina.
shark.
The Lumina.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly
Monte
the
Carlos.
one, the ugly one that no one wanted.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no,
There were Chevy Luminas.
Yeah, but there were 2 doors basically. It was
Wait, no, what was the Lumina and what was a Monte Carlo? How
the
did you tell?
Lumina was the 2-door was a 2-door. If it was a 2-door, it was Monte Carlo. If it was a 4-door, it was the Lumina.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, so that's where that is.
So the first video that I seen from you after I bought my Grom was you selling your EG to dealerships.
Yeah. That was so if you look there, I think there's like 1 or 2 videos before that, but I actually posted like a video or 2 and left YouTube for like a year.
What?
Yeah. I did a video or 2 and there's a big company right here called 4 Piston Cylinder Heads.
Okay.
4 Piston for short. They hit me up for a job interview. And I did the job interview and they was like, we're going to watch your social media, make sure you're not doing nothing crazy, that we would provoke us from hiring you.
Right.
So at that point, I stopped, I paused I just stopped everything because I wanted that job really bad. That job was like in my head, like the top thing I ever wanted. And I ended up not getting the job.
You think it was because they seen your social?
I just think for them I wasn't professional enough. I feel like, which is cool because I don't care because I needed.
How professional did you have to be,
bro? Like, they're like.
Now this is like a.
If you look at 4 Piston, they're like basically the world's #1 selling Honda company. They do like heads, blocks, builds, assemblies.
So they do all the VTECs and all that.
All the VTECs.
What?
Yeah, they're like title sponsors for like Honda Day events in Maryland. Okay. They're like a pretty big deal in World Cup. There's a pretty big company around here. They're out of Danville, so it's probably like 40 minutes from here. So I ended up getting that job, and I think it was a buddy of mine actually got the job over me. which is cool because he's more professional than me.
Did
I
you
get
guys
it.
apply at the same time type shit?
I
Like,
didn't apply. The owner, one of the owners hit me up. Yeah, because for whatever reason, hit me up. I
and he
never
didn't
even,
tell you why you didn't get it?
no, but I don't care.
Oh,
That's their loss, not mine.
true.
It's I mean,
It's a
I'm
good
sure.
mindset, bro.
I'm sure it has something to do with professionalism, which is whatever. I get it. I respected the decision though. Like even my buddy got it. I congratulate him. I didn't even know he was getting an interview before though. Like he posted, I got the job and this and that. And I was like, oh, they interviewed me too. Well, they hit me up and it's for sales.
What do you think wasn't professional about it?
I mean, look at my channel. There's nothing professional about me.
I mean, but they weren't like
I mean,
mirroring your.
I respect their decision because it was just who they are. They have a very high standard to stuff, and
They're bougie.
it is what it is. I don't really care. I still talk to him here and there if I see him, but I get it. You almost look at me as a liability. Like if this dude, if we
So he
hired,
did not know you before then?
we knew. I don't say we knew each other, but we've spoke before.
So maybe it wasn't up to him.
Well, there's two owners. There's two owners of it, and I think they were both on board for not hiring me though because of they were worried about what if. Because like they brought me in, so they already knew who I was at this point. They hit me up.
They probably thought you were like
like they were probably like he'd be good, but
if he changed turn
what if
shit.
this?
But like exactly.
The what if.
A calculated risk. Let's make it a calculated risk.
Yeah.
So I actually have your video pulled up right here of you introducing your turbo set and trying to sell it to a dealership. I think they offer you like what, $500-$700 for a fucking $3,000.
Bro, I had at that time when I was
sorry to cut
thousands.
you off, man, but I'd be fucking pissed if they offered me $700.
I wish I got offered that much. You know what the real offer was? Cash in my face.
Probably
it was $200.
Yeah, probably less than that. Probably less than 500 or 600.
That was 200, and he didn't even want to give that.
Like, I'd be like, dude, shove that up your ass.
I mean, it is what it is, but that was part of the video, acting like I didn't know what I had, and then taking a fucking fully built turbo Civic, HB
race car,
yeah, with a drag cage switch panel, Hellcat pump in it.
I would say your car, your EG, was probably what I was planning my shit to be.
I miss that car. I love that car, but it just wasn't working out.
It's a money pit, dude.
It is a money pit, but I don't care. I mean, it don't bother me. I got a wagon in the works. I got an all-motor car in the works. I got the two-phase car in the works. It just that car, the EG wasn't.
Yeah,
wasn't cutting it.
Well, my first car, I was 20. I think I was like 19, 20 when I got my first car. I don't know, for some reason my parents didn't want me to have a car. They're traditional Mexican parents, I don't have no idea why, but
like, hombre, take a horse.
Take a horse. Take the horse from the backyard.
Get the mule.
Get the donkey.
Get the donkey.
Bro, I remember, dude, my mom was in Mexico. It was me and my dad and my brother here in Chicago, or back in Chicago. I went to get this car. It was an EG coupe in Hobart, Indiana, for like $1,200. Hey. Mind you, I'm like 19, 20. I had nowhere near
back in the good old days.
I had nowhere near $1,200, dude. But anyway, long story short, that was my first car, and the first big problem on it was like the alternator.
Oh, that's easy.
Well, yeah, easy for you.
EG's my favorite though. Body style for Honda.
Facts.
EG #1 chassis in Honda.
I actually have some pictures of your builds. Those amber corners, man. I'm telling you, dude, I was like Honda'd out, bro. Heavy. I would go into Honda dealers and get jobs. But also, you gotta remember too, like I started growing my hair out, so I had like kind of a long beard, a little bit long hair. Like, dude, you would get like, you talk about you being like not bougie enough for that company. Like, you ever get judged as a Mexican, dude? Like, I had long hair. Like, these Honda dealers were like, dude, you know your shit. Like, I was telling them like the EK, like the EX, DX, like all these EXs come with the sunroof, VTEX. DXs are all power, or hand everything. Like
Yeah.
I had everything like laid out, bro. I was a Honda head, and I would go into these dealerships, get interviews, get the jobs. Mind you, I didn't even like tell my folks this shit, but like half these dealership jobs were like, you gotta shave, you gotta cut your hair. We want people are
Yeah.
not gonna trust you with $60,000, and you selling them a car when you got long hair and a beard. I'm like, why the fuck not?
Yeah. I mean, what's funny is I actually applied at Honda, the actual the company, a
Right.
few times. I never got hired.
Yeah.
I think they call.
They were like, this dude's a fuck.
Yeah, no, I actually never got a call.
Yeah.
Never. I applied, I think, twice, and each time I got shot down, and it is what it is.
So I actually have another video of you giving that car away, the Focus.
Oh man, that dude was happy. That was okay. So let me get into that video real quick. So the point of that video, I got that car on a. What did I buy? I think I bought that car. Hey, did I buy that car? The Focus? I bought it for like $300 or something. 300, $400. It's running there.
Dude, it did not look like a $400 car when you gave it away.
It's actually nice. It was decent.
Dude, you cleaned it,
I cleaned it out. Yeah, no, it was actually decent. I got it from my buddy Shane. He didn't want it no more. I was like, I'll buy it from you. I was gonna cut the roof off of that too. I was gonna destroy the car.
And it was a hatchback, right?
Yeah.
The top off the hatchback would it look like convertible?
So I bought the car with intentions to destroy that too,
Yeah.
just because I wanted to. But it was summer, but I remember it was like ending summer, and I was like, man, I was talking to Charlie, and I was like, I want to help someone out. And this was my only car, my only daily at the time, my other car. I was like, I want to help someone out. And he's like, okay, you want to, sell the car for a good price? I know I'm gonna give it away. He's kind of like, what? Want to give it away? Yeah, just give it away. He goes, why? And I was like, they need it more than I do. I got a roof over my head. I got a bed. What are they gonna have in the winter? A bridge? They're gonna hope they can find a warm spot in their bridge. I'm like, someone will love this car. So we went around town that day. My goal for the video was to give the car away. We met with one homeless dude, but he didn't want. I don't know. He wanted the car, but he didn't want the car. But he was kind of like, I took him out to eat. His name was Jose. Was that the dude? I took out one guy.
Yeah, I remember.
And he was like super like, no, I don't want that, or like ungrateful.
And explain that. How was that? Like
ungrateful. Like super ungrateful. I just literally wanted to, I don't know, man.
Was there a language barrier between you?
He was
English. Obviously like Latino.
Yeah, right? He was Latino, but he could speak English.
Okay.
He knew what I was saying. Like we had full blown conversations.
Yeah.
He just wasn't. I took him out to eat. He's like, okay, can you take me back to where I was? And I was like, oh, okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
fuck,
it is what it is. But
yeah.
And people were like, oh, you don't gotta do nice stuff on camera. Shut the hell up. You're sitting in your house not doing nothing for no one. Right. Shut up.
So
like for me, I like watching videos where people do nice stuff. Yeah. Like I literally am like, that's crazy. I wish I could do that for someone. And that's what gets me happy. So that was my goal for that video, make someone else happy. Like make a moment where no one's gonna forget. So I found that guy. I actually found him on accident. I was going to the bank and I seen him and I was like, huh, let me talk to him.
Yeah, that big garbage bag.
Yeah, he had a garbage bag and he was sitting there with like shirtless and stuff. And I was like, hey, you hungry? He's like, yeah, and
he's like, you're gonna need to put a t-shirt on.
And everyone's like, oh, you should have asked him if you could have recorded. We had a full blown conversation.
They don't even know what you asked like before the camera hit record.
They have no clue. We had a full blown conversation with this dude. Talked to him before the camera's rolling because that's disrespectful. I'm gonna get in a situation like that. Like pranks is one thing, but like someone like that,
yeah,
they're down bad, man. Let's get a real approval. And he was like, dude, he was hype. He's like, no, you got a camera? I'll be on it. And he felt super special. He was super excited and. Like, you want something to eat? I got something to eat. And I looked at Charlie and I was like, I think that's it, man. I think he's the one. And Charlie's like, yeah, I agree. I think he's the one. Came back, gave him the car. He started crying. He like prayed to God and everything. And I was like, hey man, get up. You're good, man. You ain't got to pray to God. Like, it's stuff happens. Stuff good stuff happens. You know, whether you deserve it or not, it might dictate that later on, but this is yours.
Yeah.
So gave him the car and we walked home. And that was my only daily.
Yeah.
I had 10 cents in my account.
Damn. All right. So how did this channel start? Where did the boost come from? Where did
It all start. Okay, so first off, the Billy Boost came with I just like turbo cars. I like turbo anything. It could be a damn fridge. I'm with it. So that's where Boost came from. Turbo the world, Boost the world. You know, everything turbo's fun. You know, I did a raffle on a turbo hatch. Yeah, was it $1 an entry? Hey, no, it was
Holy
$5.
fuck?
It's $5 an entry, but that was back before like these dudes were doing dollar entries, like before it was like real
Yeah.
big. I was trying to give the people a chance around here that have money like that to win a car, and one of the kids spent $20 and won a car. Turbo D series hatch, EG hatch.
D series. So it was what a single can VTEC
Oh, single cam, not VTEC.
was obviously boosting in it.
Yeah, it was boosting everything.
Hey, I didn't know you could boost a fucking single.
Yeah, so that's where Boost came from. Billy Boost. I
Right.
just made an Instagram name like Billy Boost. I like Boost. I like Turbo. What made me full-fledged jump into YouTube? So I worked for Home Depot. I worked for Home Depot repairing their tools, hand tools, lawnmowers, weed eaters, and everything for like a year.
You said preparing?
Repairing.
Oh, repairing.
I was repairing fixing
At
their
Home
tools.
Depot?
At Home Depot.
Damn, I didn't know they do that.
Yeah, they do that. They have a warehouse and stuff for that. Some of them have them in stores, but they typically have big warehouses for
Got
that.
it.
So I was doing that for like a year. I was making like 20 an hour, making decent money. Wasn't doing YouTube really at all. I got fired, and at the time, my girlfriend I had at the time, my ex, she had left me a week before I got fired, but she left me and took everything, bro. I mean, canned foods.
What the fuck?
Bro, I'm talking canned foods, forks, couches, pillows, stands. I had to buy my bed off of her so I could sleep on a mattress.
What the fuck?
In this living room, actually, where we're sitting is where I had a mattress and a TV. That's all I had.
Hey, it all starts here. You ever seen those memes, those pictures? Like, what is it? Happiness starts here.
Yeah, no,
It's like an air mattress and a flat
dude. I had
screen.
my mattress, my TV, and my dog at the time. That's all I had. And then it gets rough. She turned off the utilities because it was her name. So I'm like freezing coming home from work, and I got my dog, and I'm sitting here keeping my dog warm under the blanket. Like, dude, life sucks. But I'm like, I got a job still.
What year was it?
2020? 2020?
So around the time you started your channel, maybe?
I haven't started yet. I'm about to though. I'm about
Get
to.
it.
Girlfriend leaves me, takes everything. Utilities are off. It's cold. It's winter. It's about to be winter.
Fuck.
I'm like, all right, it's cool. I got a job still. I got a car that I had, a nice 2012 Acura TL. I was making
Dude,
payments
that
on.
fucking mindset, bro, is
But-
like what I'm trying to get my shit to, bro.
Yeah,
That is
so-
the mindset to fucking have.
Yeah, so I had this 2012 TL I was making payments on, and I had this job that was decent. I'm like, all right, I'm not down. You know, it's a shake back.
I'm not down. Shivering under
Yeah, so I'm on the highway, tire blows out in my new car. I'm like, I don't lose my job. You know, I can't lose my job.
Yeah.
I end up getting to work still. I go into work that day. They fire me.
On the day you're fucking
My
flat.
brand new car's on the side of the highway right now. I just want to leave it there to make sure I can get to work. I get fired. I got
What
screwed
the
over.
fuck?
I made like $13,000 off of them though on some unemployment stuff because they screwed me over.
Yeah.
Like they admitted it. That's why I got paid off of it. But at the time it was bad. I didn't get paid for like 2-3 months from them. I'm getting fired. And I'll be real right now. I'll be really real. Like this is real talk. I'll tell you guys the truth. I'm sitting on the curb. I'm not like bawling my eyes out, but I'm crying. Like I'm scared to lose my house. I'm gonna be homeless. And my car's on the side of the highway. The girlfriend at the time just left, took everything. I have no money. I just got fired. I have no backup.
Dude, life's been fucking.
So I call Shane
Mhm.
and I'm crying on the phone. I dude, I just got fired. I need you to come get me now. It's freezing. I'm sitting outside. They wouldn't let me sit inside. Security escorted me outside. I'm sitting outside shivering. I cry. I'm calling him. And all I'm thinking is like, what am I gonna do, bro? I'm lost. I'm about to lose I lost my girlfriend. I lost my job. I have a car payment coming up. I lose my car. I end up losing the car. I had no money.
Fuck.
I'm coming home to a mattress on the floor in my living room with one sheet and a pillow. But I'm still like, you know what? There's more to life, man. Something's got to give. And I remember just thinking, like, everyone talks about me doing YouTube. Well, at this time, the stimulus check just hit.
Oh, stimmy.
This is where I didn't have that at that moment, or I'd have been like, oh, I'm good. About a week and a half later, a stimmy hits. And I was just thinking, like, dude, I can pay this bill and struggle next month and just figure out the loop, just kind of like repeat the motion. I was like, I want to do something I've never done. Like at this point, I've lost everything. I lost my car. It got repoed. I got fired. My ex just left me, took everything. I'm about to lose my house. Like, I'm losing everything. Who cares at this point? I spent, because we had a $1,400 stimulus, I spent the whole $1,400. This is probably like 9 to 12 days before rent. I spent everything on a camera. I spent $400 on my camera. I spent $400 on my laptop. I spent $330 on my editing software, Final Cut Pro.
Then you bought it outright?
I bought everything outright with the stimmy. And I bought a mic, and I bought a light, and I bought extras, and bought like little shit for like the battery pack charger. Yeah. So I spent my entire $1,400 on all my camera stuff, my editing to start my channel. And what'd you say, Charlie, when I did that? He said, dude,
what the fuck you thinking, bro?
He's like,
you got your fucking check or your payment, your rent coming up.
Yeah, he's like, you got rent coming up. You just spent over $1,000 on camera. Like,
you're sleeping on the floor, goddammit.
Yeah. I mean, he goes, I could get sick right now. And I was just so hurt, bro. I was like, dude, I've lost everything. I was like,
you're like, what else do I got to lose?
Yeah, man? I'm like, I'm gonna just hit it right here. This is it, At this point, bro, I'm taking my life. Like, I feel like I'm gonna lose my life. Like, I have nothing. Like, I literally have nothing. I don't have a car. I don't have a house. Like, I feel like I'm not about to have a house. I don't have a job. I don't have a girlfriend. I have nothing. Like, I'm a value to no one. Nothing. So I was like, I'm gonna do YouTube. And here we are, 2.5 years later. I'm doing YouTube strong.
700 subscribers.
716 strong, almost 1,000. I'm currently now getting paid from Instagram, getting paid from Facebook. Yeah,
that's something to be proud of, man. For real.
So it's just take that leap. Just either when you're scared, you're like this could go really bad, but you gotta just not care. You can't care. And there's more than life than. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with the 9 to 5. I'm not doing that at any means. But there's a lot more to life than just working for someone.
Dude, that's got to be rough, man. For life to be just hitting you jab and jab, jab. Next thing you know, you're getting punched to the ground.
Yeah, dude, it sucked. It definitely sucked.
We've definitely all been there, dude. So after life has just been beating you down, dude. How do you... Obviously, I said this before, like your mindset, bro. Like that's a mindset to have. Like when shit happens to me, bro, and when shit happens to me, I'm always like, you know what? Something worse could happen. Yeah, I'll take this loss and move on.
Mm-hmm. And that's what it was. It could be worse. That's why I was like, I have a roof over my head. So I mean, there's been points where in life where I haven't necessarily had a home. Just kind of did my own thing, couch hop. It is what it is. But so at this point, I'm doing YouTube. I start YouTube. People are liking it. People are like, "Hey, this was funny. You're doing good." And I'm doing YouTube, and it was fun. It was a really fun hobby, and I was dropping pretty much bi-weekly. Then I went to weekly for a long time, and I'm still weekly typically. And then last year, it's so insane, and I hate, like, it's just so crazy. But me and Charlie was out back, and we was moving the Tesla. We were just moving around real quick. We was just rearranging some cars because I had like 7 cars at once.
Now, when you mean Tesla, you mean the EK Civic?
No, the Tesla was the EM2 Civic with the roof cut off. Now the two-faced car, but
That wasn't
the silver one was not an EK.
It was the model after the EK.
It was newer. It was right after.
What? So was the what? What did you say? EF?
EM2.
EM. Okay.
Yeah, EM2. I cut the roof off of that. And
Got it.
Beat the windows, spray painted.
And that was a 4-door.
Yeah.
Which is why it probably looks like EK.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a newer EK if you look at it. But we're sitting out back, and I'm like I said, I've known Charlie for almost 20 years.
Shout out Charlie.
Shout out Charlie. Real Talk Podcast, subscribe. So, his sister's calling me, and I'm like, what the hell? His sister's annoying, to be real.
So it wasn't like, oh shit.
No,
it was like
his sister's like my little sister, so I just was like, ignore.
Sorry.
I'm like, ignore, and she calls me again. I'm like, ignore, dude. Just, your sister's annoying at this point. Well, she messages him, and she goes, AJ's dead. AJ's my little brother. And I don't see what she said at first. I just remember looking over and seeing Charlie's face like freeze up and his jaw dropped. And I'm like, what the hell happened, So I walk over, I look on his phone, and she's talking about my little brother. Because she knows my little brother. So I'm like, nah, that can't be real. So, I'm calling my little brother. I'm calling him. He's not answering. I'm like, what the hell? So I call my mom. I'm like, hey, and then I call my mom, and her husband picks up the phone. And I hear my mom in the background screaming, crying. And I'm like, no. So I'm like, hey, have you talked to AJ? Talking to my stepdad. He's like, no. And he's like kind of acting like nothing happened. Like he's trying to act like nothing happened. I'm like, no, I need to talk to him like now. He's like, I haven't talked to him. I'm like, well, they're saying, people saying he's hurt right now. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, they're just saying he's hurt. Like bad. Well, he pauses. I hear my mom screaming in the back crying. So I'm like, at this point, I'm like, bro, my little brother dead, bro? Like my blood baby brother, 20 years old. Like,
so it's like starting to sink in.
So something's like not right. Yeah. I heard my mom in the background screaming, crying,
Was it something about your, like, obviously I heard my mom scream, but like that
I've never heard it. I've never.
Exactly.
Never.
Yeah,
that was the one. I mean, that was just
fuck, bro.
Just never. Like that was the most, for like just the cry I've never heard, the scream, like the most pain. And so I'm like, so I said to my stepdad, I said, no, look, they're saying he's dead. I need to know what's going on. He pauses. He goes, Billy, I hate to be the one to tell you, but it's true. He's dead. So, dude, I think I just like dropped my phone and dropped my keys, and I'm like sitting down. I'm crying.
You broke down,
bro. I mean, my baby brother. Like growing up, and I'm finding out my little brother's dead. It's just like it's something you'll never.
Yeah.
You would never wish upon someone. So I find that out. It's just insane. Like I don't even know like how to explain that. Like I'm shaking. I'm like, what the fuck? So this is really, really, really when YouTube's about to get real. Like shit's about to buckle down and go full fucking blast. My mom lived the street over at the time. My mom's somewhat good now, but she lost her house the same week. She got evicted. She wasn't behind, just the landlord was just being a douche about it. He evicted her.
Did he know?
He didn't know, but they just kind of never seen eye to eye. So the same week my little brother passed away, my mom got evicted.
Fuck.
It was like days later. Charlie, we did probably what, 3 days later? 2 days later?
Fuck.
So I rushed over my mom. She lived the street over. I rushed over there and I'm helping her pack stuff up. You know, her son, my brother, just died. It's just so surreal. So I'm moving her cars to my house. I'm moving her shit to my house. You know, now they got to find somewhere to stay because they had been there for almost 10 years. So
Just to give like the listeners a little bit of like timeline. So this was like while you're still working at that job, or you got fired from it.
I
This
got
happened
fired.
after?
Yep. I
Okay.
got fired. So we go to a year down the road.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm making videos on my other jobs and stuff, whatnot. YouTube's a pretty normal thing for me. I'm making videos. I have fun doing
Right.
it. It's fun. My little brother, before he passed, he actually lived here. That was his room right there. You're looking at. That was his door right there. He was on house arrest, and I wanted him to just stay out of trouble. He lived here for a while, hanging
what's up.
out with all of us.
Yeah, I've seen him a couple times.
Yeah. So you see the pictures and everything. You look right there. That's my little brother. So yeah, he lived here and everything was going good, and he was staying out of trouble. I got his house arrest stuff cleaned up. Everything was good. He moved back in with his grandma on the west side. We're on the east side now. Yeah, you know, he come here because his mail still comes here to this day. You know, his mail comes here, and I just kept all the stuff that's coming here and come here, stop by, and I just like, you know, stay out of trouble. But yeah, got that call, and well, he got the call, he got the text, and then I was calling my mom, and then I heard that. I just, you know, we all went over there. Me, Charlie, and Shane went to my mom's, hugged her, you know, because like, you know, I'm her at this point. I'm fucking destroyed.
Yeah,
But
facts.
you know, that's my mom. That's our mom. You know, that's her son. So I'm trying to comfort her. Dude's just so rough. Like, I just dreaded the funeral. But funeral happened. Me and his, so we had the same mom, different dad. But I'm really close to his dad. His dad was like my dad for over 10 years.
This was something.
So I hug his dad and everything. I kiss my brother on the forehead, close the casket, we bury him. It's rough. It's tough. I mean, like, there's nothing in this world will ever compare. After that funeral, I'm like, dude, I'm getting drunk. Like, I'm getting destroyed. Like, I don't even want to think straight. And this is where really everything kicks in. We're sitting outside my garage. I'm taking shots, dude. I mean, we're going through 2 gallons of Jaeger at this point. I mean, it's pretty rough.
So 4 of those.
Yeah. Like, my mom's here, his mom's here, you know, Charlie's, you know, Shane's here. It's pretty rough.
Jeez,
We just,
nice.
you know, this is the day we bury my little brother. Well, my brother always believed in the videos. Like, he'd always be like, bro, you're so stupid, but it's fun. Like, you know, like, you're just so, it will go somewhere, you know, some way, somehow. He was showing his friends. He was showing my grandma. My grandma watches these videos. Like, she's a huge supporter. So in my head, all that kicked in was, there's no more plan B. This is it. There's literally nothing else. I will, at the end of this, if I don't make it, I die. That's all. I die for this. This is literally the only way. There's no other way. There's no savings account I have. There's no high school education I have. There's no college education I have. This is it. It might take 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, 6 years, 8 years. I don't care what it takes, but this is it. And nothing in this world will get in my way. You will get run over, and I promise that. Like,
Fuck with that. Cheers
there's
to that,
nothing. There's nothing. Like,
fuck with that mentality, man.
there is nothing. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you say. Oh, this sucks. Shut up. Kill me about it. You know, like, take me out of this, because you ain't. I can promise you this, bro, right now, and not even on no cocky shit, this being real. There is no one in this city with more determination and dedication and commitment to this than me. You are looking at the #1 committed person on YouTube in this city. No one will outdo it. You can, oh, well, this, shut up. I go broke for videos. You know, I make terrible money right now. I make terrible money, But the job schedule fits around making videos. And I have enough. If you're working full time and you're doing YouTube full time, it's hard. YouTube's another full time job.
Yeah.
So I get paid pretty miserable. I'm 95% of the time after my bills and shit, I'm broke. You know, I find a way to make content roll. But in the garage, I was sitting there thinking, you know what? This is what's happening. Nothing's going to stop me. And may God be with you if you try and stop me. I mean, may he be with you holding your hand. So I walked up. I had my cup. I said, if you are not believing in me right now, if you don't think I can do this, you don't believe in me, and you just despise something I do, I said, get the fuck out of my house right now. To my friends. Because, dude, at that point, this became real. Like, I was kicking in my head, run over anyone in your way. You don't stop. If you got to stop, then that means that person doesn't care for you, or it's not meant to be. You keep going. So at the time, Charlie was my cameraman before all this happened. Charlie walked up to me and he goes, you know what, man? I'm in this with you. And I was like, no. I mean, in this, like, I'm going to die for this. Like, there's nothing that's more important. No job, no dollar bill, no car, no person, no company, nothing. I was like, I need you at all times on the schedule of recording videos, making videos, being successful, making ideas, brainstorming, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I said, if you go broke, you go broke. If you can't get good hours because of videos, you don't get good hours. And he's like, no, I'm in this. I think he said something. He goes, what do they say on Bad Boys? We ride together, we die together.
Hey.
He said it. He was like, I'm in this with you. Because my little brother was like little brother to him too.
Yeah.
Like, it was not his blood little brother, but he's knew my little brother since my little brother was like 3 or 4 years old. So he's been around a long time. So we hugged. We said, this is for AJ. Nothing stops us. And that's been the thing for now for a year and a half. And I've been doing this, and I'm thankful enough to have you to hit me up to invite me to be a guest. AJ, and man. I just, yep.
Cheers, motherfucker.
Yeah. Let me rip this for AJ real quick. I don't really care about myself, man. Like, when it comes to, like, when I think about making it, I don't think about me. I think about my people, you know, my mom, our dad, like everything. I'm like, I don't care about this money. I don't care about this and that. Like, bro, I want to buy my mom a house. I don't think I'm even going to have a house. Like, real talk, like, I'm just going to be making videos and just doing it for my brother. That's all I do it for.
I like the energy. Yeah.
Straight up, like, this shit's tatted on me. Like, I'm not really. It is what it is. And like I said, there's no plan B. You know, the people can watch this right now and go, oh, that's cringe, this and that, or this and that. If you say this is cringe, you're going to be the same person that's going to wake up tomorrow and go to that same 9 to 5, that 8 to 4. You're going to do what your boss says. When he says, take that trash out, you're going to take that trash out. You're not going to do nothing different. You're going to just keep doing the same mediocre shit while you're critiquing someone else. Now, if you don't critique someone else and let people be happy, I respect it. Because I'm like, if you're happy, I'm happy. You know, but people are so focused on, well, he's not going to do this. Why is he doing that? Like, bro, shut up. Because, like, it just doesn't make, I don't know. Yeah. It makes no sense to me.
A lot of people are going to watch this and be like, talk shit and whatnot. But, like, money ain't shit if you ain't got the freedom. Bro.
And guess what? You know what I say to people who get on my channel and comment? Thank you for the watch time.
Right.
Bro, I don't even argue with people on my channel. Like, if you argue something negative, like, I'm just gonna be like, hey, right on, bro. Thanks for the watch time, because you just watched that. You just helped me out.
So, for this, damn, I don't even know how to transition out of that, bro.
I mean, it's just, bro, it's just real. Like, real deal.
Fucking talk. This is real talk.
Real talk podcast. Subscribe, like, share, comment. We pulling up with a cheese grater, smacking your auntie.
And throwing a turbo in your grandma's scooter.
On gang. No, bro, that's really it. That's all that drives me. Like, there's times where I get kind of. I don't want to say I want to quit because I never want to quit. But I get discouraged. Like, dude, I've been broke 100 times for this. I've tried so hard for this. I've edited week after week after week after week for a year and a half, 2 years. It's not that I think I deserve something right now, because I don't. But it gets mentally, physically tiring.
So what do you do to get like over that? I know
think-
obviously you think of your brother and you're like, man, I can't stop, whatever. Like that's obviously playing a big role
my
in your
mom,
head, but like
my mom, my brother.
is it anything aside of like that? What do you like, bro?
Bro, I mean, my mom, my brother, my girlfriend, my people. I just don't really. I don't know. I mean, I don't really. Besides wanting the dumb shit, like I want Groms. I want a lot of Groms for some reason, bro. I want just a homestead of Groms. I want like 30 Groms at the fucking house. You know, I'll be basic real quick. I want a Lamborghini. Straight up, I want to rip a Lamborghini ignorantly through some fields or something. I don't know, bro. Like through some like jumps, but I don't. Now I do. I love doing this stuff. It's very fun. You know, like making videos is fun. Sometimes nerve wracking, but like when at the end of the day, the grand scheme of things, when you look back on it, it's so funny. So I know I'm gonna like the outcome.
Yeah.
But dude, there's times where I've had to reshoot videos 3-4 times because mics aren't working good, or this one time I bought some cheaper mics. I just didn't have enough money for good mics. I redo that video. It took me like a week, and it took me like 3 or 4 video tries, and I probably had 13 hours wrapped up in one video. That wasn't even like none of my videos. Well, I have one video that's went viral. We're about to be at pause. Let me check that actually. While we're rolling, let me check that, guys.
Yeah, ain't no pause here, boy.
Yeah.
We live.
Yeah, we straight like guys. No. Let me check this real quick.
He looked up like, say, oh, how about
8 million, Charlie. We just hit 8 million.
what the fuck?
Yeah, I dropped you remember that Jeep video I dropped?
The one where you like pulled up with no door?
Yeah, and I was making fun of the Jeep guys. I just hit 8 million.
Dude.
Yeah. Let's take a shot to that real quick.
Let's take a fucking shot.
8 million.
Hey, yo, ain't no way.
So that just hit 8 million. But other than that, I have a lot of videos that I think are really, really good, but never like blow up. Which is whatever.
It's always like that for some reason. Like you always think like shit's gonna blow up.
You know,
Shit.
it really is, because
It's
this
calculated
Jeep video, and like I was telling you earlier, I wing videos. I don't script nothing. I don't plan, because if I just don't feel like I do as good. When I wing something off the dome,
You know
like
what? That's true. Yeah.
off the head, bro, I just do so much better. So the Jeep video,
That's why method acting is dope. Sometimes
it is.
You just go along with it.
Charlie and
Keep
me
it
has been doing
rolling.
that too since like 5th grade. So no, the Jeep video, bro.
Shout out, Charlie.
Shout out, Charlie. Real Talk Podcast. Subscribe. But no, man. I just kind of just did the video. I knew a buddy with a Jeep, and I just wanted to use it for a video because, dude, I've made fun of Jeep owners since like 2014. I just think they're douchey. Like it's worse than a Mustang owner. So I just made fun of it, and I just did a little skit. I did it so effortlessly, bro. Like I made the whole video in 25 minutes. Just shot it, dropped it off my phone, and here we are. Almost 10 million views later. Like this video, I will say, has gave me a huge stepping stone. Like now, bro, I'm seeing such a difference in my views and videos. Like I'm actually getting paid from Instagram platform now. I'm actually getting paid from Facebook platform now. my sub counts went up drastically on YouTube. I'm over 5,000 followers on Facebook. Almost
And that's
4,000 on
followers, not
Instagram.
friends, right?
Yeah, that's followers, not friends. That's followers.
How
I'm
many friends?
typically averaging like 300 to 500 followers a day on Facebook.
God damn.
Yeah, so like I'm at like 5.2K followers on Facebook, 5.1K, and I was at like 4.2K like 2-3 days ago. And then my Jeep video was at 7 million yesterday. It's at 8 million now.
Fuck.
I'm doing like 1 million a day right now.
Fuck.
Yeah. So it's helped me. It's not like a video. It's not one of the videos that are like, oh, this is it. This is what helped me. Like this, like the video did it. It got me good. Like big. No, it gave me a huge stepping stone. Like, I think it still speaks levels to be able to say that you can do a multi-million view video and it not be cringe. Like people think it's funny. Because if you can hold that under your belt, you can do it again.
Yeah.
Like you got something in you. You're funny, Because I've seen
Damn,
videos.
that's true, bro. You got that fucking mentality, dog.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you can do a multi-million view video and it not be cringe, like oh, this is like stupid. Someone's like,
how do you know it's cringe though? Like getting comments like it's cringe or like,
bro, them like, okay, and I'm not trying to be mean, but them like really cringe, like nasty couples on TikTok that get like 150,000 likes and views just because they're nasty. Yeah. It's not because it's funny. It's because like, bro, it's like, look at this.
And I don't even have TikTok.
Yeah. What's so insane, and I cannot believe right now, out of the 8 million views, the 50,000+ shares and likes and everything, I've not seen one negative comment about that video. And it blows my mind because I thought I was going to see hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. Everyone loves it. So if you can do that and actually be funny, you got it, bro. I mean, like, people can say what they want, but like, I can bet you 9.99999 times out of 10 people you're going to come across don't have an 8 million+ view video under their belt. It's just
that is fucking true, bro.
It's not that easy. It's not. You can say it is, but it's not.
It's not.
Like, not to be arrogant, but me and Troy was talking about this today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing Mr. Beast numbers on a video with under 1,000 subs right now. So, not
let people catch on.
Yeah, I'm not every video is gonna be like that. I get it. And will I be able to outdo this video ever? I don't know. That's gonna be fucking hard. How's it gonna? It's gonna be hard to outdo myself again. Yeah. But I don't know, man. It's kind of like once I hit the 1 million mark. Well, once it hit 30,000, I was mind blown. Like, at that time, bro. I think my highest viewed video was like 22,000, 24,000.
Damn. So what did you do when you seen like 500,000 views?
Well, I seen 30,000. I was like, holy shit. Then 500,000. Me and Charlie's like, that's 500,000. And then I was like, okay, that's it. It's stopping. And 1 million hit. I'm like, bro, 1 million views. Then 1.5 million came. Then 2 million came. And I was like, I don't even know what to do right now. I want to kiss you. Right? So
shout out Charlie.
Real Talk Podcast. Subscribe. And 3 million hit, 4 million hit, 5 million, 6 million, 7 million.
We just hit 8 right now.
We just hit 8 million. We just hit 8 million. I was just seeing it. We just hit 8 million. So it's gonna be a 10 million+ view video. So which is insane. But
he's like, yes, it's gonna hit 20.
No, dude, 10. I can't mentally comprehend past 10 million, but
right,
10 million. It's gonna hit 10 million. Bro, I've done 2 million in 48 hours. So I'm hitting 10 million.
Yeah.
I thought this was going to slow down a long time ago, but it's not. No, my other videos are thousands range, but I'm happy with that. I'll get, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 9,000, 10,000, which is cool. I'm happy. It's very good. Because if you look at a lot of people, bro, it's sometimes hard for a lot of people to grab that. For me, that's very special. That's very good. And I think it's growth. It takes time. You got to really, 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 really do these videos. So, okay. This is Real Talk Podcast. Subscribe and like.
Shout out Charlie.
Shout out Charlie. Shout out to the cameraman. So there's this channel, this dude. He has 79th Productions. That's the channel name. This dude will drop whenever he pleases. It might be once every 6 months. It might be once every 3 months. It might be 3 times in 1 month. It might be once in 8 months. So what he does is like he'll get cars, just do like a transformation of them. Like it's a little cheap. The cheapest way to transform the car, and he'll do it. Then he'll make a video on it, time lapse it, whatever. And all these people subscribe, but he's got a big following. But then he'll be like, "Hey, buy this keychain, buy this shirt, buy this, so I can keep funding these projects and everything." I look at it, I'm like, bro, one, you barely show up to give content to these people. You're not doing nothing in any remotely close to give back to anyone. You're just literally having these people pay for your cars. You're not doing raffles to these people, helping these people out. Like,
You're not giving back.
You're not giving back. You're not giving merch away for free. Like, you're not even showing up to work to give these people what they deserve every week, every 2 weeks, whatever. You don't choose when you upload because you feel like it. When these people are subscribed to you, they want to see your work. So I take it as like someone who's like really grinding, who's never asked $1 for merch, who funds everything. Even if I go broke with 29 cents, like right now, I take it offensive because like, bro, I really take this shit serious. Like, I don't look at my followers as fans. I don't want your money for merch. I've never, ever, 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 ever tried to sell any of my merch or anything on a video. Never. And for you to do that and then you only show up, you might show up next month, might show up tomorrow, you might show up in 6 months. You don't know. Bro, get the fuck out of here. That's the most cornball shit ever. Like, bro,
Fucking cornball.
like, bro, just like, and it makes me feel bad for his followers. Like, it's like, do you see this dude just posting whenever he gets bored or wants to make some money on merch? Like, I'm dropping faithfully.
Bro, people don't see past that, bro.
I mean, it's cool. I'm not saying his followers are bad. I'm just saying, like, for him personally, like, yeah, right now it sounds good, but in the long term, I don't respect shit you do. Like, yeah, I can time lapse me sanding down a car and then rattle can it and clear coat it and then put a swap in it that my people funded from buying my merch. And that, I mean, I don't know, right? It just don't line up with me. We got into it.
Right, yeah.
Don't sit right because I'm really working hard for this shit. But what I wouldn't do is just don't like continue like flood your page with the promotions because that kills it. I don't want to see that. No one else wants to see that. But you get these like underground. I mean, not saying underground rappers, but you get these rappers who like even YouTubers. I mean, I guess I should say, but like I see a lot from like rappers on the SoundCloud, underground, not big, small artist,
Right.
who will post for fucking 2 months the same clip, short or thumbnail. Oh, this dropping this date. Tune in. Bro, drop the damn video. You know what I'm saying? No one cares. No one's gonna want to see your shit after you drop this and promote the same image, same short, same clip 30 times. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't line up. Like
Yeah.
if that's all you can promote to me in a month and a half, 2 months, a month, and 3 weeks, you're not even worth the watch.
And that goes back to like your whole thing, like your
He calls me a new age Bam Margera. So I take that with pride. It's very inspirational. I mean, like I said, man, Bam's just been a huge, huge inspiration to me. I mean, despite, him going to rehab in and out, but despite, his best friend died,
yeah.
And I was like, man, that kind of, sucks. Why would you do that? I lost my little brother. And then I realized I know exactly how you could do that. I know exactly how you could drink yourself like that. I know exactly how you end up in your position you're in. Because like Bam Margera, after Ryan Dunn died, dude, he was alcoholic. in and out of rehab,
Yeah.
pills, drugs. So like, but people are like, how could you do that? You don't speak on it until you physically, mentally go through that pain. So I still admire him to this day. I mean, I wish I could meet him. I wish I could like really work with him and really, I'll skate. I'll skate with him. I'll do some dumb shit with him. I'll party with him. Whatever I could ever do in this lifetime, I do. So Ben Margera overall in life has the biggest inspiration on me. He's just number one to me.
That's what's up.
I'm not half stepping nothing because I mean, dude, I'm super active. Like I'm a super active.
I've even said that, bro. You've been like the most active YouTuber in the Midwest behind fucking Brian.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I was telling you earlier. Like, you're not gonna find another actual. I'm not talking about a fucking reaction video. I'm not talking about someone who went home after working and turned on their gaming PC to play the game and just hit live. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really recording. I'm really brainstorming. I'm really out here. I'm really like going broke for these videos. Like, I'm really giving them my all. Like, you know, there's times where my friends look at me like, damn, dude, you're crazy. Like, what? Like you're going hard for this. You know, my girlfriend, you know, I got fights with my friends, my girlfriend, because sometimes it gets stressful. Like, and if you're gonna be around me, that's what you're gonna deal with. You know, it's just this is just me. This is what's going on. So like, of course it causes stress and friction at times. But in my head, I believe this is one day. I don't know when, I don't know how, I don't know the day, but it's gonna work. Might not work today, it might not work tomorrow, it might not work next week. It might not work next year. But I'm gonna make it happen. And like I said earlier, you gotta stop me. You better have God by your side. And I don't think that's even enough. I mean, I don't. I've told people, you're gonna stop me from doing this YouTube stuff, these videos, these going and going and going and going. You will have to put a bullet between my eyes. Like, bro, like I know it sounds crazy, like, bro, YouTube, it's not that it is that deep. There's nothing else for me.
No, I know, man. Shit,
Like, there's nothing else for me. I just feel like it's nothing else. Like, this is it. YouTube has just coped with me so much and so heavy, and it's just like, bro, this is it. Like, you can watch the video and go make your slide comment to your friend. Oh, he's cringe, he sucks. Like, okay, cool. That's your opinion. Keep it kicking. But what's crazy, bro, is the people who say that keep watching my videos. Keep checking up on me. Keep seeing what I'm doing. Yeah. Keep watching the new. Like, it's just so crazy. Like, bro, I suck. So why are you still watching? Why are you watching? Why do you care what I'm doing, bro? Like, you think I'm cringe. You think I'm stupid. So you should have been one and done and never knew what I was doing after that. But you still know what I'm doing.
Right.
So, and the positive comments I do get, which at times I really sit and think, like, how many with how many positive comments and like positive upbringing I get from my channel, I feel like doesn't even match with my sub count. I feel like I'm getting way more props, you know, than I should with only being a, 700, almost 50 plus sub count channel. You know, I'm like, damn, dude. But then it's positive for me. I'm like, I'm going this hard with under 1,000 subs. What am I gonna do with 10,000? But I couldn't picture that. But I also could never picture myself getting a 1 million view video. And here I am, 8 million views later. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy to think about. It's crazy to think. What really hits me is like, I'm now getting paid to drop videos on like a Facebook platform. A multi-billion-dollar company is paying me to make the videos I've been making. Like, I really sit back and I'm like, damn, dude.
That's something to be proud of, bro.
Yeah, like Instagram hit me up the other day. Like, they send you your invites and shit. Like, you do your stuff. They're now paying me to do videos. Like, just to drop. Okay, so I mean, obviously they cap you out at a point in your month span. But like Instagram now, bro, every time I drop a reel, just a video. They're just dropping it. It could have 0 views. They're paying me $10 off the rip for that one video.
Dude,
So I'm like, I'm so privileged. I'm lucky to get I mean, not lucky is how I came in the position, because I'm, you gotta be funny, you gotta make videos, you gotta get the following, you gotta keep promoting. But I'm like fortunate, I should say, not lucky, fortunate to get that.
opportunity.
Yeah, it's just like, it's mind blowing.
Mhm.
Charlie, would I tell you if I ever got paid, what amount would I be thankful for? Like
10 cents.
2 years ago, I told him, I was like, look, bro, if I got paid 10 cents off making videos, I'd be ecstatic. And people was like, why only 10 cents? Someone paid a multi-billion-dollar company paid me, Billy Daniels, to make something I've already made. Like something that's just me. You're paying me now. It's not free. Like, I've been doing the videos for free now for 2 years, and no, I'm not getting paid off TikTok yet. No, I'm not getting paid off YouTube yet. But you out of all people know, YouTube is the hardest platform to grow a following and to get paid from.
That's true.
It's hard. Now, this was 2005, 2006, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, until about 13. It's cake. It's not that no more. So I'm just going to keep growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. And, bro, honestly, I'm trying to do YouTube till I'm like 60. Like, that sounds good. I'm trying to do YouTube till I'm 60. And
You can, bro.
And if I'm not making the funny videos, I might be doing podcasts when I'm 40 or 50, 35. I might do, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I always want, like, my goal in life to is literally stay until YouTube. I mean, until I die, basically.
How would you feel if, obviously, YouTube was the main goal, but now that you're getting paid off Instagram and Facebook, how would you feel if you became like viral off those platforms versus YouTube first type shit?
Well, I mean, it's already happened. I mean, almost 10 million views off Facebook, and then I think we did that count on Instagram. I think I'm at like 150 to 200,000 views off Instagram alone. I've definitely blew up on those first, but so that's definitely gonna be it's just a thing.
Yeah.
It's a thing now.
You think it's gonna take over YouTube?
Nah, bro. YouTube just over them all. Like, YouTube is I love for so many different reasons, for the good and the bad. It's just
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, do you think it'll ever
do I think, like, overall,
like, obviously you like to make YouTube videos over Instagram Reels and Facebook Reels?
or do you think I personally would ever like doing that more? Or do you think overall as companies?
as companies, do you think do you think
Nah.
the social media realm will take over the YouTube? No.
I don't see YouTube going. I mean, I get YouTube might have stricter community, guidelines
Yeah.
and standards, but dude, at the end of the day, you're not taking out YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, I have belief there's more chance of every Walmart in the world shutting down before YouTube. Real talk. I'm just being honest. It sounds crazy, but like, if you look at how big YouTube is, you're like, if you look at like how many people have it downloaded, how many people are watching, why are people watching, how many people learn in general off YouTube, you're gonna be like, damn.
Those are from all them surveys that come at the end of the video.
I skipped them because I'm
Yeah,
an
I just skip them.
asshole.
I'll be like, you ain't paying me.
Bro, they're lucky I know how to read, but I don't even watch it. Just YouTube is just gonna be, bro. It's just so.
Yeah.
I appreciate YouTube, and I just think it's such a world-changing situation. And honestly, I do feel like this. So you know how YouTube used to. Well, I don't know if you do know, but used to, like I said, YouTube used to be pretty easy to get paid off of. It wasn't hard before. It's hard now.
I don't know what they had before that AdSense shit. But
Well,
like,
before the adpocalypse and came around and all that stuff, dude, it was so easy. Like, yeah, man, dude, it was so easy. People didn't even know about it. People was like, you can put on YouTube? What? I think in the next 5 years, 5 to 6 years, I think YouTube's gonna flop back, And I feel like it's going to be a grandfathered in situation. Like they're going to be able to track your, your history with them.
Yeah.
I think they're going to grandfather in back to paying how they used to.
Mm.
I really do. Because you know why? Because either one, there's going to be a new platform trying to take them out.
Mm-hmm.
So YouTube already has such a big following. They're going to we're going to shoot you with one shot and take you completely out where you won't even dare come back at us. So they're going to sweeten it up for the people creating content for YouTube. And if you don't know, there's another app called Rumble that came out. Okay, they're supposed to. Yeah, it's supposed to be the new YouTube. It's where the YouTube people that are getting banned are jumping to is Rumble, which I'm not against it. Exactly. I think Rumble's gonna get bigger because it's not big at all right now. Like, bro, their biggest following on Rumble, like, okay, so say you're a 7 million sub count channel on YouTube. On Rumble, you might be like a 15, 20,000 count. That's huge on Rumble. That's big. I think that Rumble is going to hit a peak point to where YouTube is going to do something that's going to shut them down. And I just think at some point, YouTube's going to get back to its original following. But you're not going to get on that boat unless you was already waiting right there.
Right.
You know, like people who's been in this for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're like, oh, YouTube's back to what it was, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm going to be a vlogger. I'm going to show you, shut the hell up. Where was you 5 years ago? Where was you 2 years ago? So I think there's going to be definitely a start date, watch time, hour, sub count, and it's going to track back. But I think YouTube's going to come back. Honestly, I really do.
You see how they dropped that new, like, you can make a post on YouTube now?
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
And I heard that they're going to start paying people like almost like what they pay TikTok people for the shorts and videos and shit.
Yeah, I don't really have a big font, bro. I just started a new TikTok. I've had like 5.
I don't even have TikTok. I'm so anti TikTok. It's not even
I used to be, bro. They've like shadow banned like 5 or 6 of my accounts. And
on TikTok?
Charlie, am I lying? They shadow banned a lot of my accounts. This is the first account. It's only like 105 followers. I just started a couple weeks ago. And I'm at like 1.3K likes, but everything else I used to do, 0 views, 1 view, 1 view, 3 views, 3 views.
And that's how you know you were shadow banned?
I looked into it. Yeah. So I definitely shadow banned. I started one count one night, bro.
So yeah, so
likes.
Because I mean, like I knew what it was, and like I would feel it a little bit. Like I would, bro. Like my reels on Instagram or on YouTube would be like at least 1,000 views, bro. Now, like whenever I drop like some Kanye shit or like some Ye shit, like I'll get like 4 views.
See, but when people would jump into that, I mean, like I'll talk about Kanye because I like Kanye, and I don't think he's completely crazy. I think there's a reason behind this, but you bringing that kind of stuff up, they don't want you bringing a controversial topic up.
But everyone and their mom is talking about Kanye.
They do, but I was getting banned from my old TikTok for doing burnouts, but literally for doing burnouts where they were TikTok would message me, or delete your account. They take my post down, they delete my post. We're gonna ban you. All of this, bro. Doing a burnout. But there's chicks on here feeding their babies their tits out. Bro. So, yeah.
Definitely feel you on that, man.
But what sucks about Facebook though is what kind of bummers me out with this, with this 8 million plus view video, and I've got 5,000 followers on Facebook in the last, let's say 20 days, 30 days, and I'm dropping videos still. I didn't just do one video and quit. I've been dropping videos. I did that video. I still keep dropping videos. I didn't just out of nowhere get lucky. I keep doing this stuff. I made a good video, but what it is Facebook stopped the for a lot of people. I can say all people, but I know a lot of people personally. The challenges for Facebook Reels stopped. Bro, if I was getting the challenges for the Facebook, like get 1,000 views, you get $100. Get 100 views, you get $20. Get so many shares, but I'd be bringing in like $10,000 right now. But I'm not going to because they cut a lot of their stuff down. Because what it is people hop on a new wave and then the money gets taken up, so they got to dividend it evenly between people and not kill themselves.
What?
You're right. I'd have made money, and my views will just keep going up.
Yeah.
Like between other, I have another 50 to 60,000 views aside from that. On top of the 8 million, I have another almost 100,000 views. Shit, more than that. Between two videos, I got 52,000. So they be paying me a fat check. But they took the challenges away. I got the bonus, whatever. I'm getting a bonus. I'm getting paid from them a decent check at the end of this month. And then next month should be a decent check, which
That's monthly?
Yeah. You get paid it's twice a month. But between the time where I was really getting into it, because Facebook is invite only to get paid. You cannot, there is not a single button you apply to get monetized on Facebook. Facebook has to notice you. They send you a invite to be monetized. And if you do not catch on to that, that sucks for you.
An email?
No, you get on Facebook literally. It's a big banner. And it'll say, hey, basically we want to monetize
If
you.
you missed that, bro, I don't know.
Oh, you're screwed. Yeah, you're screwed.
Like X.
And it's funny is because like they can send it because you can have one video noticed and you can okay apply now, and you'll go to your recommendation. Like, bro, you gotta have at least 100,000 views a month, and then so many followers to even be approved. So one time before, because this wasn't my first invite I got from them, like 3 months back, I got an invite, but I was like 60,000 views short of qualifying. So I literally physically could not fill out.
So they sent you that even though you weren't like...
Because one of my videos got like almost 30K views or something.
So why would they send you the invite?
Because if a video gets noticed, it's kind of like, okay, you're bringing us business. You're bringing us revenue. You're bringing us views. And then I was short of it. If you're okay, you post one video, it's got views. They're not going to send you an invite. You got multiple videos. You got a lot of interactions between the comments, the likes, the shares. They're going, okay, you're doing something over here. You know, someone's liking this. I got it, and I went to look, and I was like, okay, bam, I didn't meet this requirement. So, like...
But my question is, why would they send you that if they already know you don't meet the requirement?
Because you could have went off one video that was, like, really popping. Or if you're close. I think what it is, man, they maybe want you to...
Do you think there's an algorithm that goes into it that detects, like, all high-ranking videos, and it's like, hey, let's just shoot these guys a message? And then after they look
I would
through
say,
the
yeah, but
minutia,
I've seen plenty of people that has big view one videos and they have nothing to show for after. Like, I've seen videos where the people's like, oh, I got, let's say 5K views on a video. You're still not switched to a professional page. Like, you can't do that unless Facebook sends you the whole setup.
Mm.
And you have no following, or you might have 2 followers. You know what I'm saying? It's weird.
Yeah.
All I can tell someone is stay on top of it, keep making videos, be funny, get a following, get interactions going. You know, just stuff like that. I don't know. Like, that's why I say you're either for the video stuff or not.
How would you say you grew your channel? Like, how would you? Because I mean, like,
everything I do, I think is
700. Like I said, is a lot to be proud of, bro.
Oh,
so, like,
dude, I mean, almost 700. I say I'm like rounded up closer to like my next milestone around 750.
When people watch this video, probably be like 8. So to get to 8, what would you say? Like,
dude,
what do you do to grow it?
Just believe in yourself, and you
just let it ride.
Don't let it ride. I mean, it's constant promoting of yourself. You gotta have. I mean, you gotta
like with people outside, like, or what do you mean? Like for social, like obviously, like you can only promote so much on social media.
Yeah, but there's a million different ways you can promote yourself.
Okay.
Like, I've got a decent enough following where, so between decals, I've got a bunch of decals. I made a bunch of shirts. Like where's the hot grandma?
I mean, you do the fucking cars alone, or
yeah. So I do cars. I do that. I had people in Cali, Arizona, West Virginia, South Carolina, Lafayette. That were my shirts. So I shipped out a bunch of shirts a while back. I spent between decals and shirts probably like a band, and I gave them all away for free. I paid shipping costs. I gave them away for
The
free.
shits are not cheap, bro.
It's not, but how I look at things, people offer me money. People say today, "Oh, I'll buy this shirt." What I tell people is, your payment to me is your support. Just because you're not giving me a cold hard cash
Damn, that's
form,
real.
your payment is support. Your support is the payment. You wearing this in public is your payment. You paid me. It's not about the money, and you believed in me, you supported me. That's all I needed. I don't care about the fucking money. Your dollar bill didn't mean shit to me. I've lost my ass on shirts and decals. Lots of it, dude. I could have done so many different. I just don't care. And that just takes time.
Yeah.
You need to brainstorm. Like, you need to think of a new way. How can I promote myself? Like, there's times where I'm like, okay, dude, I thought promoting myself so hard. Like, it's funny. It's cheesy, but funny to me. I literally thought about buying like 200 of my decals, getting a job at McDonald's, and putting them in every single bag that we hand out. I mean, dude, it's just like,
that's solid.
I've thought about buying, 300 decals of mine and not sticking them physically on cars, but like sticking them right there on the car to where it's not sticking, but like you see this, like, who's this?
I see that.
Like a high school.
That big ass red play button.
Yeah, like at a high school, like just sit, because YouTube is.
High school kids ain't probably gonna get as mad as somebody else like at Walmart. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, a younger generation is. I mean, YouTube's been around for a while, but like,
they'll look it up before they throw it out.
Exactly, and they're gonna hate it or love it. But how I look at it, any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, facts.
So
that's real talk.
I've thought about buying like 200-300 decals and just sitting them on cars, bro. Put them in, getting a job at McDonald's and put them in the bags until you get fired. It sounds crazy, but it's
that's
like,
that motherfucker. Right?
It sounds crazy, but dude,
it sounds crazy, but man, it's fucking.
You gotta think like, how are you hungry for it?
Yeah.
Like you gotta be determined. Like, cause Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube's not the only way to promote. Dude, I've literally talked about, it's Charlie. I've talked about spending like a tax check on putting my channel on a billboard for like 3 days, 4 days.
I don't. At these times, bro. Are there LED billboards around here?
We have some, but
so those go off the busy times of the day. Like right now, if your billboard's showing, bro, you pay like nothing. Yeah. It all goes off of like rush hour, like those hot times of when people are traveling.
I think I looked and it was like
those actual billboards. Like if you have to get a wrap or a banner made, those are
insane.
But
bro,
the LED ones, dude, you
like,
upload a PDF or whatever.
Bro, it's like 1.5K for like 4 days.
Nah, fuck that. That's like for the banner. Wait, no, was that LED?
No. I've never actually looked at LED.
The LEDs.
That sounds better because it'd be easier to.
They go off of like travel times. Like if you're, like I guess 6 to 10 would be like a hot time to.
I need to look into that.
They would charge you so much fucking money, bro, because that's like when everyone's out on the streets. So like right now, like you'd probably get your ad from like 3 a.m. to like 5 a.m, but you pay like substantially less than what somebody else would pay.
I gotta look into that because I mean, you gotta think about it, man. Because like, I don't care if I was the greatest YouTuber, the best YouTuber. You gotta put that work in to get discovered.
Facts.
No one's just gonna go, oh, I know this guy from here, here, and here, and he's just that good. I know. Put the work in. Figure out any way and every way. Push every single thing to a limit. You can't push no more. Just put in that work. Show how dedicated and show how much you are about this. You know what I'm saying?
Grind.
Like, figure it out. You know what I'm saying? This is how I feel. So then, like, you get these people in Spurs. Like, I don't know how it is in Chicago. But here, dude, I'll see at least... I'd say every 3 months, I'd probably see a person to 2 or 3 people start a YouTube channel that either one haven't uploaded nothing yet. Oh, I'll be dropping content soon. Go subscribe. No one, you never drop no video. 2, to me, you need to give a valid reason why you think someone should go subscribe to you.